Hi, welcome to the Creativity Restoration. Joining me, self-proclaimed feminist Sophia, and I'm Natasha. Tonight we are going to be making homemade tortillas, and we're also making some other stuff, but you don't get to hear about that because we're just going to talk about tortillas. But when you put a chewy, delicious tortilla in your mouth, homemade, you will cry tears of real joy, and your mouth will cry tears of joy too, and that is what drool is. First of all, we have 2 cups of flour.
2 cups.
Meow. 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder. And then we're just gonna combine this, just stir it. Just give it all you got. Don't hold back. I mean, don't. Oh, also, gin and tonic.
Yeah, also stay hydrated.
Okay, so we've got these 2 things mixed together. I'm gonna put there's some seeds.
Seeds. Sorry.
We have 3/4 of a cup of milk, to which we will be adding 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. And then we also have 2 teaspoons of salt, or 1 teaspoon of salt, or 1.5 teaspoons of salt, or 1 tablespoon of salt.
Ballpark it, you know.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that that's 2 teaspoons. And then you just sort of whisk that together. You just whisk it with your gay pride whisk.
Yep.
Just
Go to town on it.
Would you be a dear and just slowly pour it in while I stir?
Very slowly.
Everybody look at the camera.
Yep.
Okay, that's too slow.
That is too slow.
And what's going on now is it's formed into a almost immovable little mass. So we're gonna flour our surface, and then we're gonna knead this dough for 2 minutes. And ordinarily, I would just throw this in the old KitchenAid, but
We got one.
Of course you do. This kitchen is a mess.
Of course we do.
In the meantime, Sophia has an awesome story to tell you about.
The fewer ingredients there are in something, the higher quality they should be. So I always go to 7-Eleven and slice up Slim Jims and put them in my Kraft mac and cheese.
You can start to see it starting to form, but we just need to keep going. If you want to do this, or like,
yeah, I'll roll up the old sleeves and
get
take
in
a
there.
shot at
I'm
it.
just gonna I'm gonna read the dictionary.
How can you tell when it's done?
We're here to learn. I just feel like it has a certain amount of elasticity. All the ingredients feel like they're incorporated nicely into it, and so that seems good enough.
It feels like one of those squishy neck pillows.
It feels like a squishy neck pillow, so use that as your, gauge or whatever.
Yep.
So we're actually going to just put this under a bowl, and it is going to sit there and think about what it's done for 20 minutes. And then we will come back and do other stuff to it, or with it. That's a wrap!
It's going.
Welcome back, friends. We have not been drinking. Stop.
There's your dough ball.
Oh, oven, stove,
Oh,
stovinator.
I'm
gonna say medium well then. So I like to just kind of roll it out a little bit like this. Meow. And then I have the countertop floured. And we're gonna do that. And then we're gonna use our French rolling pin.
I
Like
know.
some sort of hooligan.
Yeah, it's not ideal, but
We're just gonna roll it out until it is round.
so you want to like roll a little bit and then pick up the dough, rotate it like 90 degrees, like turn it from 1 o'clock to 1:15.
This is actually easier to use than I thought. I think I might have been using it wrong before.
Oh, it's granite.
It's granite.
It's granite.
Just cooking with the green cat, Martha Stewart. So we got the bad boy rolled out. It's about yay big, right? It's kind of light. It's like maybe less than it's like 1/8 of an inch thick or so. And then you just want to have a dry skillet, and it should be hot, not too hot. Like it needs time to just sort of brown without scorching.
Okay, sorry. Look at the fire. Like, no,
Meow.
look underneath. See, is that way too high?
No, I think it's great.
Is it? Okay.
This is really great. And you know what? People usually are not lucky enough to have a gas stove. So I'm going to tell you, do like a 5. Just put like a 5.
There's numbers on like electric stoves.
Like a 5.
I think Julia said the first one, when you're making crepes, the first one goes to the pan.
Okay, I'm going to flip this thing.
Okay, ready?
Meow! It landed on the
Look
same
at her go!
side.
And go.
Okay,
And
I'm done. I'm done.
that's amazing.
Anyway, you can kind of see it's sort of bubbled. You can't see it. So what I like to do is just get a plate and like a dish towel and just fold the tortillas in the towel and they'll stay warm, you know, the whole time while you're... Oh, good. We got some pussy.
Yep. Cat cameo.
Hi, kitty.
Cat cameo. Cat cameo.
You are so
Cat cameo.
pretty.
Yep. So tell us about baking.
So I know that you lick your own butthole, and I just refuse to respect you. I'm reading stuff.
Yeah, that's mine.
Oh, sprinkler. Where's the plate? You are the worst sous chef. Why, thank you. It's the perfect size and color. Your pan, like the flour that you've used to coat the tortillas,
You don't want that to burn.
It'll brown on it a little bit, so I
Yeah.
would just keep a paper towel handy and just wipe it off every now and again so you don't have gross, weird tortillas. Let's talk about filthy lies propagated by home cooking shows. Rachel Ray, that other guy.
I'm
Let's talk
pretty
about
sure
this.
she just like scoops her shit onto the floor.
Somebody is going to measure all of your ingredients
Oh yeah.
into bowls,
No.
and it won't be you.
Yeah. And chopping shit takes time.
Ready to take a turn?
And then we rotate, and then we go. I mean, that's still vaguely roundish. Yeah, it's a kitty. Who's a kitty? I'm gonna ruin this one too.
Oh,
And-
you're doing so good.
Oh, thank you. This is shaped like Arkansas, maybe. For our international viewers, of which I think there are
Many.
likely many.
Probably thousands.
Or at least thousands. At least as many people as there are on Earth.
How dare you to eat this?
Oh, I can't eat
Are you sure? Eat half of it.
that. And you just, like, if it starts looking a little bit like Mississippi or Arkansas, you just round it out until it looks slightly more like Australia.
Do you want to flip the tortilla? Funny.
So what do you do?
Okay, so it's all in the wrist. Flick! Yes!
No
Woo!
way! No way, you guys! No way!
Look over there! Look at that. Look how gorgeous it is. 2 times the deliciousness. And let me tell you what, it is not healthy. It is not healthy, it is not good for you, but it is an explosion of happiness in your mouth. Well, thank you for tuning in to the Creative Restoration. I'm Natasha. This is Sophia.
I'm Sophie.
She is delightful. Anyway,
No, you.
this is the this is the first in many series of educational videos, and thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.